This and the audio you're currently hearing is the Movo WMX Mark II. I've been using this exclusively for all of my audio needs for about 4 months now, and it is insanely good for the value. The full disclosure, Movo did send me this mic set, and I have worked with them in the past, but they did not send me any money for this review. This is a completely unbiased opinion. I truly do love their products. I actually used their WMX Mark I for the past year and a half before getting this, and I loved that set, but there were a couple of issues that I just really couldn't get over, which they have solved with this one. So now I'm gonna go over all the specs and the improvements they've made, but if you'd like to pick this up for yourself, I have a link in the description for you to purchase it. Now, as I mentioned, I have been using this pretty exclusively for the past 4 months as my professional lav needs. I've used this for my personal shoots, I've used this for pretty much all of my client shoots, and I absolutely love this set because of the improvements they've made. One of the first improvements they made is with the overall size of the package. The original one was big and bulky and it was just tough to carry around. Well, now they've put it all in this small package. So you just open it up, your receivers and transmitters go inside, it charges USB-C, and it pretty much makes sure that your microphones are gonna be fully charged whenever you take them out of this package, as long as this is charged. The second thing, which I kind of touched on, is that they put rechargeable batteries in this, and with the OLED display on the receiver and transmitters, you can actually see where your battery level is at. This was one of the most stress-inducing things ever. It took AAA batteries, and there was no way of knowing whether your battery was good or not, so I just replaced them before every shoot, and to be honest, I probably threw away a lot of batteries that were still good. Now I know where my battery level is. There's indicators both on the charging box and the receivers themselves, so I never have to worry anymore. Number 3, the range and the amount of interference is greatly improved. Even some of the ones from Rode and Tascam, if I was in a place with a lot of electrical signals, I would have a lot of interference. And to this point, even on professional shoots, I haven't had that. Always monitor your audio just to be sure, but so far so good. Number 4, the internal microphone. The first one did not have it. This is a huge feature on the Rode Wireless Go 2 that everyone loves, and the new DJI mics. This competes with those, and it sounds just as good. No, it's not gonna sound as good as a dedicated lav, and I wanna make kind of a counter here as well, that the lav set that comes with this kit is not the highest quality. I am not the biggest fan. It's doable, but you're much better off buying a high quality lavalier to go with this receiver set, and that's how you're gonna be able to get the best audio. But if you're in a position where you're just setting up and you need to film like I am right now, this is more than good enough, and it's a great feature to have. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys a quick listen of the lavaliers that do come with the kit. They are not bad by any means. Like, they are more than usable in most situations, but I have noticed that if you mic someone who tends to speak pretty loud, that has a lot of volume, even with your gain floor set super low, the mic itself distorts. It's not having your gain too high, it's the actual microphone. It's just, it starts to get really muddy. So if you're just using these for like content creation, YouTube, that kind of stuff, they're more than fine, even for client shoots. I mean, I use these lavs on client shoots from time to time. But if you're recording something that like the client is giving you a huge budget for, mission critical, I would highly recommend renting some high-end lavalier microphones if you don't own them already. And number 5, and this is by far my biggest gripe with the first one and most just wireless transmitters in general, is that this can now record 2 different channels. I don't do them as much anymore, but I used to shoot a lot of weddings where I would mic up the bride and the groom, and a lot of times you're gonna get scratching from one of those 2 just because of how the outfits are. And the old mic would only record a mono signal, so if you had any kind of interference or scratching in there, the pretty much entire take is going to either have to live with it or it's just ruined. Now you get 2-channel audio, so if one of those mics is messed up, the other's audio is still good and you still have usable footage with synced audio. And there you have it. That's the top 5 things I love about the WMX-2, and honestly, I am blown away by the quality for the price point. Now, it's a beautiful day here in Central Park, so I'm gonna run. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, subscribe to see more videos like this, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.